He thinks he can buy my secrets with money. But when I refused, he threatened to bring my past to life. What happened next will shock you. Stay back, sit, relax, and enjoy the story.
Story by African Hub Folk Tales.
In the bustling heart of Lagos, where exhaust fumes mixed with the aroma of street food and the sound of generators hummed like a city's heartbeat, there stood a small wooden shack painted in fading yellow and green. Above it hung a crooked sign that read, Mama Adaeze'S Buka, where hunger meets hope. Mama Adaeze's was not always the round-faced, warm-hearted woman who served jollof rice and egusi soup to the mechanics, bus conductors, and office workers of Yoba. 20 years ago, she was Adaeze Okonkwo, a brilliant economics student at the University of Lagos with dreams bigger than the Lagos Lagoon itself. She was going to work at the central bank, wear power suits, and drive a Range Rover. But life, as they say in Nigeria, no be straight road. Her father died suddenly in her final year. Then her mother fell ill. Her younger siblings needed school fees. One by one, her dreams were sold off like family land during a famine. The final blow came when her fiancé, Emeka, the man who promised her forever, abandoned her when he discovered she was pregnant. I cannot marry a woman with nothing, he had said coldly, as if love was a business transaction that required collateral. Broken but not defeated, Adaeze returned to her mother's village in Anambra with her newborn son, Chukwemeka, whom she nicknamed Chucks. Her mother, despite her illness, taught her the one thing that would save her life, how to cook with love so deep that people could taste hope in every bite. NWAM, her mother whispered from her sickbed, our family has a secret. The women in our line, we don't just cook food. We cook healing. We cook destiny. But you must promise me you'd never use it for wickedness, and never reveal the source. 3 months later, her mother died, taking the complete secret to her grave. But she left Adaeze with enough, a mysterious small clay pot, a worn notebook with recipes written in Igbo, and the knowledge that her cooking could do more than fill stomachs. 10 years passed. Mama Adaeze's buka became legendary in Yoba. People said her food had something special, healing properties, some claimed. A man with chronic ulcer swore it healed after eating her oha soup for a month. A woman battling depression said she felt joy return after her first plate of Mama Adaeze's jollof rice. Workers came from as far as Victoria Island, sitting on rickety benches, eating from enamel plates, and living with full bellies and lifted spirits. But Mama Adaeze remained humble. She lived in a small room behind the buka with Chucks, now 15 and brilliant like she once was. She saved every naira, dreaming of sending him to university, the dream she couldn't fulfill for herself. Then one Tuesday afternoon, a sleek black SUV pulled up to her buka, drawing curious stares. Out stepped a man in an expensive agbada, his wrist heavy with gold. Behind him came 2 bodyguards and a woman in a tight pencil skirt carrying a tablet. Mama Adaeze, the man's voice was smooth like palm wine but with an edge like broken butter. Yes, sir. You want to eat? She asked, wiping her hands on her wrapper. I want to make you rich, he said with a smile that didn't reach his eyes. His name was Chief Obi Nwosu, and he owned a chain of restaurants across Nigeria. He had heard about her legendary food and wanted to franchise her business. He would give her 5 million naira upfront, build her a proper restaurant, and make her a partner. In return, she would teach his chefs her recipes and use her name on his restaurants. 5 million naira. Mama Adaeze's hands trembled. That money could change everything. Chucks could go to any university. They could leave the small room. She could finally breathe. I need time to think, she said. Chief Obi's smile disappeared. Mama, I'm a busy man. This offer expires in 3 days. Don't let pride keep you poor. That night, Mama Adaeze couldn't sleep. She held her mother's clay pot, feeling its rough surface, remembering the warning. In the small notebook, she found an entry she had never noticed before, written in shaky handwriting as if her mother had been very weak. *NWAM, when money comes with urgency, ask yourself why. The secret of our food is in the intention. The clay pot absorbs your heart when you cook. If your heart is pure, the food heals. If your heart is corrupted by greed, the food becomes ordinary. Once you cook with greed, the gift dies forever. Choose wisely. Mama Adaeze'S felt ice in her veins. She realized that if she taught Chief Obi's chefs, if she cooked for money instead of love, she would lose everything that made her food special. But then she looked at Chuks, sleeping peacefully, and thought of his brilliant mind going to waste because she couldn't afford university. Wasn't providing for her son love too? She decided to meet Chief Obi to negotiate. Perhaps she could keep the secret and just use her name. When she arrived at his hotel suite at Eco Hotel, she found him waiting with papers already drawn. As she read through, her heart sank. The contract gave him ownership of her proprietary recipes and cooking methods. He would own everything. "I can't sign this," she said. "My recipes, they're family heritage." Chief Obi's face hardened. "Mama Adaeze'S, do you know who I am? I'm giving you a chance to be something. Right now, you're just a bushwoman cooking in a shack." "That bushwoman's food is what brought you here," she replied, standing up. "Wait." His voice changed, becoming dangerous. "I know about Emeka. Your son's father. He works for me now. Senior manager. Married with 3 children. Respectable life. Imagine if he knew he had a bastard son in Yoba. Imagine if his wife knew. Or worse, imagine if Chuks knew his father has been in Lagos all these years and never looked for him." Mama Adaeze'S felt like she had been slapped. "You wouldn't. Sign the contract, or I'll make sure father and son have a very public reunion. I'll make sure everyone knows your story. You think those proud Lagos people will keep eating at your buka when they know you're a woman who couldn't keep her man? This is Nigeria, Mama. Shame spreads faster than jollof rice at a party." Mama Adaeze'S stumbled out of the hotel, her vision blurred with tears. She walked along the beach, watching the waves, contemplating everything. The betrayal burned in her chest like pepper soup. She had 3 paths before her. 1. Sign the contract, lose her gift, but secure Chuck's future with money. 1. Refuse, and risk Chief Obi exposing her past and destroying her business through shame. 1. Find another way, but what way? That night, she sat Chucks down. For the first time, she told him everything. About his father. About the secret gift. About Chief Obi's threat. Chucks, wise beyond his 15 years, held his mother's hands. "Mama, the day Papa abandoned you, he stopped being my father. You are both my parents. And I don't need to go to university on blood money or on the death of your gift. I would rather hustle my way through school than see you betray yourself." "But Chucks. Mama, you taught me that dignity is not negotiable. If you sign that contract, you're teaching me that money is more important than integrity. Is that what you want?" Mama Adaeze'S wept, but this time with pride. Her son had become a man. The next morning, Mama Adaeze'S went back to her buka with a plan. She called a meeting of all her regular customers, the mechanics, the bus drivers, the students, the office workers. She told them everything about Chief Obi's offer and his threats. "So I'm asking you," she said, "should I sell my soul for money, or should we stand together?" The response shocked her. Old Papa turned, the mechanic, spoke first. "Mama, your food saved my marriage. When my wife was sick and doctors couldn't help, your soup brought her back. We will not abandon you. Sister Mary, the teacher, added, my students and I will start a social media campaign. Let's show Chief Obi that Lagos people don't bow to bullies." One by one, her customers pledged support. Someone suggested a GoFundMe. Another suggested approaching the media. A young tech entrepreneur offered to help her start online food delivery. But the real twist came from an unexpected source. That afternoon, an elderly woman in a Mercedes pulled up to the buka. She was Igbo, clearly wealthy, with an air of authority. She asked for Mama Adaeze'S privately. "My name is Obi Nwosu," she said. "I'm Chief Obi's mother." Mama Adaeze'S heart sank. "Don't be afraid, my daughter. I'm not here to threaten you. I'm here to apologize." The old woman's eyes filled with tears. "My son has become what I feared. Greedy. Heartless. Using the money his father left him to oppress people instead of lifting them up. When I heard what he did to you, I knew I had to act." She pulled out an envelope. "This contains 5 million naira. Not as payment for your recipes, but as an investment. I want to be your silent partner. You keep full control, full ownership. Use this money to expand, to send your son to school, to secure your future. And one condition, teach other young women your skills. Create opportunities. Break the cycle of powerful men oppressing vulnerable women." Mama Adaeze'S was speechless. "As for my son," Mama Obi continued, "I've already called his board. Threatening and attempting to extort a small business owner. They are not happy. His reputation will suffer much more than yours ever would. And about Emeka, I know him too. He works for my son. Would you like me to arrange a meeting? Your son deserves to look his father in the eye and decide for himself what relationship, if any, he wants." 3 weeks later, the meeting happened at Mama Obi's home. Emeka came, nervous, older, his arrogance replaced by shame. Chuck sat beside his mother, back straight, eyes clear. "I'm sorry," Emeka began, but Chuck raised his hand. "Sir, I don't need your apology. You made your choice 20 years ago. My mother made me who I am. She is my hero. You are just the man who provided biology. I wanted to meet you so I could tell you this. I forgive you, not because you deserve it, but because I refused to carry your shame. And I wanted you to see what you missed, a strong woman and the son she raised to be a good man." Emeka left in tears, but Mama Adaeze'S felt peace. Her son had faced his demon and emerged victorious. Mama Adaeze'S business expanded. She now had 3 locations, all still called Mama Adaeze'S Buka, where hunger meets hope. She employed 12 young women, teaching them to cook with love, to build businesses, to dream. Chuck secured admission to study medicine at the University of Lagos on partial scholarship, with his mother proudly paying the balance. He came home every weekend to help at the buka. Chief Obi's restaurant chain collapsed after investigations revealed multiple cases of exploitation and fraud. He was arrested, and his mother publicly disowned his actions while quietly working to rehabilitate his victims. Mama Adaeze'S still used her mother's clay pot, still cooked with intention and love. And on quiet nights, she swore she could hear her mother's voice in the steam rising from her soups. "Well done, NWAM. Well done." The gift remained. Hope remained. And in the heart of Lagos, in a now renovated but still humble buka, people continue to come, not just to eat, but to taste what love, dignity, and resilience cook up when mixed together in the right proportions. Because at Mama Adaeze'S buka, they didn't just serve food. They served hope. And hope, unlike jollof rice, never runs out. In life, the greatest wealth is not counted in naira and kobo, but in the dignity you keep and the love you give. Everything must not be juju meaning jazz. This is the true secret recipe. Thank you so much to all my lovely and beautiful subscribers and my returning viewers. I so much appreciate your love and support. Your likes, your encouragement and your comments keeps this channel growing. If you are new here, please subscribe to my channel and turn on post notifications because you don't want to miss the next story. God bless you all. I love you all.